A massive fire erupts at an industrial complex in Phoenix, with hundreds of firefighters battling the flames. The monsoon brings hail to the high country, but will the valley see any rain? A girl coming back from church in Mesa when police say she was killed by a hit-and-run driver. A U.S. Marine jailed in Mexico has high hopes he could be released in just days.
But they took a piece of me, a part of me, so it was pretty devastating.
This owner of a hot dog restaurant in Chandler devastated after what thieves took from him. Good evening, Arizona. I'm Karen Brown. We start off with breaking news in Phoenix, where at least 200 firefighters are on the scene of a debris fire near the airport. The smoke can be seen for miles from where that fire originated at 36th Street near Broadway. In fact, you 3TV viewers have been sending us emails and pictures all afternoon long. The video that you see on the left was sent to us by the Phoenix Fire Department. You can see how big the flames were when they arrived. In fact, you can also see on the right the ADOT camera near 32nd Street and the I-10. Erica Flores is there, and Erica, firefighters are still trying to get that massive fire under control.
Yes, Karen, they're trying to keep the fire away from any vehicles or buildings. And if you take a look at the plume of smoke, it's not as dark as it was just a little while ago. We were actually standing up against the fence of where the actual fire is, but this huge plume of dark smoke started coming our way, even reaching over us, and ashes fell on us. And that's when police told us we needed to move. So we moved a couple of blocks, and firefighters were very concerned about the fire and protecting everyone around it. And we moved, before we moved, we could see those flames, and we also saw firefighters as they forced their way into this yard of recycling material in order to fight the fire. There's about 25 to 30 engines on this fire and 10 ladders. It's a huge debris fire. Bales of paper and cardboard are burning. So far, around 200 firefighters have been able to keep this fire from spreading to buildings or vehicles.
Because of the heat and the elements, we also have a large contingent on scene to relieve the crews that have been working for quite some time now with heavy gear in very smoky conditions, and they're probably a little worn out. So we have extra people on the way to relieve these crews and get them some rest and rehydrate.
And Phoenix Fire says that they're also working against the wind. They say any slightest breeze could move the fire. It could push the fire. So there's about 200 firefighters here working the fire. Karen, back to you.
Thank you, Erica. Stay safe out there. 3TV viewers had their cameras ready when they saw that smoke. It was burning near Sky Harbor Airport, so you can see how close some of the airplanes were to that smoke. It doesn't appear that it affected any flight so far. Folks were also in the area driving, and they saw that thick black smoke and snapped some of these shots. This is hail and a huge downpour near Flagstaff on Highway 89A. This video was sent to us by Sean Forrester. That area just got walloped today. There was so much hail, as you can see, it looked like snow. This afternoon, the highway was shut down through Oak Creek Canyon because of a rock slide. It has now been reopened. Meteorologist Kim Quintero is tracking the storms around the state. And Kim, they're getting pretty close to the valley.
Yeah, we do have storms surrounding all of the valley, but no storms in the Phoenix metro area. Let's track some of this activity for you. You can see we do have some storms to our north. Those are tracking southbound. We also have some storms off to our northwest and west. Those are tracking south-southeast. But let's zoom on in along Interstate 10 between Tonopah and Centennial. We are seeing a very heavy rainfall, some lightning, some gusty winds. This cluster of storms actually moved from the Wickenburg area within the past couple of hours. I want to take you to 360 Network right now and show you a couple of pictures. We do have a flash flood warning in effect for the Wickenburg area until 5:30 this evening, and you can see this is Souls Wash. It is completely covered in rainwater. That's from John Zerby, and here's another shot of Souls Wash. All right, let's go back to Doppler 360 and tour the rest of the state as we take a look off towards our north part of the valley. You can see Cave Creek, you're getting pretty close to these storms, again, that are tracking southbound. They're almost forming a line. We also have some storms, it looks like right around Interstate 17, so folks that are coming home from the mountains could be hitting a little bit of rain. We also have storms that are firing up across Snowflake, Show Low. Those are tracking to the southwest. Heavy rain, gusty winds, lots and lots of lightning. And then we take a look at Young. You can see those storms again pretty strong. Those are tracking off towards the southeast. Maybe Lake Roosevelt might be hit pretty soon. Off towards the northwest, we do have some storms. It looks like that are tracking out of 89A. Those are moving off towards the west-southwest. And then finally, we do have some storms that are pounding Lake Havasu City. So we are going to keep the threat of isolated storms for the valley through this evening. We'll continue to monitor the situation and let you know what's on tap for Back to Work Monday. That's coming up in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Kim. Developing news in the East Valley right now where a 3-year-old girl is dead after somebody hit her with a car, then drove off in Mesa. It happened on Alma School Road near Rio Salado Parkway. Police say she was walking with her 5-year-old sister holding hands when the driver of a white Suburban hit the girl. They were reportedly coming back from church.
The guy, he had his daughter on his arms and she was bleeding. And he had blood all over him, and we were just asking what's going on, and I called 911, and like a couple seconds later, the ambulance was already here, so.
Absolutely heartbreaking. The victim died at the hospital. Her sister was not hurt. The suspect is described as a white man in his 30s with blonde hair. Anyone with any information is asked to call Mesa Police. A 3-year-old boy is recovering in the hospital tonight after nearly drowning in the North Valley. The child had to be flown to Phoenix Children's Hospital. The county sheriff's office says the boy and his family were at their relative's home near 24th Street and Carefree Highway. He was reportedly underwater for about 2 minutes before his family pulled him out and started CPR. The boy was breathing and had a pulse when paramedics showed up.
Drownings can be very significantly serious. You know, not often do we actually arrive on scene and hear crying. So for us, when we hear crying, it's typically a good sign.
MCSO says the boy is in critical condition but should survive. No word on how he got into that pool. And a house fire in Chandler has forced a family of 3 from their home. It happened near Cooper and Queen Creek. Firefighters say the flames started in a bedroom, possibly by a candle or a cigarette. It spread to the attic and did some damage there. The family does have a motorhome in the backyard, and that's where they will be staying tonight. A family was jolted awake this morning when a car smashed into the front of their house, and when they raced to the vehicle, they found a man shot inside and no one at the wheel. 3TV's Ryan O'Donnell explains why police believe the driver is the key to this mystery.
It started out as a call about a car plowing right into the front of a house near 35th Avenue in Van Buren. Inside the home, asleep, Mario Yanez.
On my phone, quickly, I called 911 and I called the ambulance.
Because this accident was quickly turning into something much bigger. Yanez says nobody was hurt in the home, but in the car was a 28-year-old man who had been shot, and the driver was missing.
It's like some guy putting his neck, like looking at the roof of his car, and he's like freaking, like scared. He's holding his hand to his stomach.
The 28-year-old who was shot was taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition.
He's like, help. Ambulance, call cops, do something, please.
Police are still trying to figure out exactly what all happened and believe things will fall into place once they find and talk to the driver. I'm Ryan O'Donnell, 3TV.
It's known for having some of the best hot dogs in the valley, but now Pittsburgh Willie's is without the cart that started it all. And that's because someone actually stole it. Pittsburgh Willie's has won plenty of awards for its dogs. It's a popular stop in downtown Chandler that started nearly a decade ago with a single cart. But owner Randy Walters says last Friday, a thief took off with his cart and a week's worth of receipts.
Me and that cart have a lot of memories, a lot of history. It's been through a lot in 9 years. And I use it out front here on weekends, late night, Fridays and Saturday nights, to help feed the people that are coming out of the bars, the police officers, the cab drivers.
Now community members and favorite customers are coming together to raise money to help Walters get a new cart and recover from a string of losses this year, including eye surgery. Chandler PD is investigating. And still much more coming up here on Good Evening Arizona. It's been months since he was thrown into a Mexican prison, but now it could be just days until a jailed U.S. Marine is finally free. A Palestinian teenager murdered, his American cousin beaten after protesting his death, and now Israelis have made an arrest. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You found the jobs you want to apply for. Now it's the frustrating time to clean that resume. We'll show you what to put in it or not to put in it and the techniques to make it shine. Helping you find, hold, and prosper on the job. Thursday at 9.
A popular East Valley resale store gets even thriftier. We'll take you there.
And a new pizza place will donate the cost of your meal to the United Food Bank.
And what your breath says about your health.
Monday, 4:30 to 10 on 3TV.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
I was in a wreck. I need a check. Hurt in a wreck? Need a check? Make one call. That's all.
Murder and row is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
Hello, I'm a kid, and us kids have an important message for our grown-ups. 3 grams daily of beta-glucan, a soluble fiber from whole grain oat foods like Cheerios, can help lower cholesterol. And where can you find beta-glucan? In oats. And they're yummy. I'm going back to being a kid now. Thank you.
You want to save money on car insurance? No problem. You want to save money on RV insurance? No problem. You want to save money on motorcycle insurance? No problem. You want to find a place to park all these things? Forget about it. This is New York.
Hey, little guy, wake up!
Oh, calm off it, Mike.
Geico. Saving people money on more than just car insurance.
You wanted it, so here it is. Your Ashley Furniture home stores are now offering next-day delivery on over $5 million of in-stock furniture. See store for details.
We've been conditioned to accept less and less in the name of style and sophistication. But to us, less isn't more. More is more. Abundant space, available leading-edge technology, impeccable design. The Lexus ES350 and EPA-estimated 40 mpg ES Hybrid. Take advantage of special July 4th offers now through the 7th on the 2014 ES350. See your Lexus dealer.
The beating of a teen from the U.S. and the murder of his Palestinian cousin in Jerusalem have increased tensions between Israelis and Palestinians. Now Israeli authorities have arrested several suspects in connection to the teen's killing. CNN's Mary Mueller has the story.
Tariq Kadir, a 15-year-old American on vacation in Israel, walked out of Israeli police custody Sunday. His face badly bruised after being attacked last week.
The group of people, and then they came from the side of me, and I tried to run away, but then they attacked me.
This amateur video shows him detained and beaten by 2 masked men his parents say were Israeli security forces. Kadir was taking part in a demonstration protesting the death of his cousin, 16-year-old Palestinian Mohammed Kadir, who was abducted and burned alive. Now several Israeli Jews have been taken into custody in connection to the murder of Mohammed.
The Prime Minister said he was going to bring the perpetrators to justice very quickly. And he has. They will not be hailed as heroes by Israeli political leaders.
Many say Mohammed's murder was in retaliation for the killings of 3 Israeli teens in the West Bank. His death caused violent clashes between Palestinians and Israelis near his funeral Friday. Israel's prime minister says there is no place in Israel for such violence. Israeli police say the investigation into Mohammed's death continues, and they believe the crime was a nationalistic incident. Meanwhile, a Jerusalem court has put Mohammed's cousin on house arrest, but it's unclear why he is under investigation.
I'm not really happy because he hasn't been charged with anything.
I'm Mary Mueller reporting.
In fact, the attorney for Kadir says if the investigation ends without charges, Kadir can travel back to the United States. Now, the teen's mother says the family will definitely sue Israeli authorities. The U.S. Marine with Arizona ties, who's been in a Mexican prison for months, is optimistic he could be released this week. Sergeant Andrew Tamaresi told CNN he is more hopeful than ever before about a court hearing on Wednesday. He thinks Mexico could set him free after that hearing. Tamaresi has been in prison for more than 3 months for allegedly driving into Mexico with 3 firearms in his truck. Coming up, it's meant to be a lot of fun, but on the ground, not in the air. A massive inflatable slide takes off in Nevada.
And we continue to track storms across parts of Arizona. National Weather Service issuing a flood advisory for southeastern Yavapai County until 7:45. We'll be right back.
So why switch to Dish?
With Dish, you get more options, you get more value, you get more channels. With Dish, you get more.
Only Dish gives you so much more than any other cable or satellite TV service provider. And you can get more for less. And now, for a limited time, you can save up to $900 in just your first year. In fact, Dish customers spend an average of 21% less than DirecTV customers.
I love Dish because of one thing. I save money.
Prices start at just $32.99 a month. But for a limited time, you can get Dish for as little as $19.99 a month for 12 months.
For me and for my family, it comes down to really 3 things. It comes down to price, quality programming, and convenience. With Dish, we're able to get all that.
And now you can get more for less. Switch to Dish and save with prices starting at just $32.99 a month. But wait, call right now and save even more with promotional prices starting at just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Call now and get premium channels HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and Blockbuster at home free for 3 months.
I'm saving tons of money.
Only with Dish can you watch all your live and recorded TV anywhere. So take your TV shows on the go without being charged more for it.
You can decide when, where, what you want to watch, and where you want to watch it.
Now get free installation in up to 6 rooms. Call now and get premium channels HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and Blockbuster at home free for 3 months. And now you can even get HD channels free with qualifying packages. Plus, for a limited time, you'll get a whole home DVR upgrade free when you sign up. Call today and get the low promotional price of just $19.99 a month. That's a $13 savings every month, but you must call now. It's the biggest deal in entertainment.
Dollar for dollar, Dish gives you more than anybody else. We are Dish customers for life. We love Dish. We love Dish.
This is one of our best deals ever. Call now to switch to Dish and lock in your savings today.
More ways to watch, more ways to save. And it's only from Dish.
You should wait at least 15 minutes after applying sunscreen before you go out in the sun. Teach your kids to cover up. Use at least SPF 15 and apply it often. Lessons learned now last a lifetime. This healthy living tip brought to you by Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
Caught on camera. All it took was a big gust of wind to send a giant inflatable slide soaring into the sky in Nevada. Take a look at this video. That is incredible. That happened moments after passing its safety inspection and just before this kids' play area opened at an Independence Day festival yesterday. A witness captured this cell phone video of the big blue slide going airborne. 3 adults were hurt during that takeoff, but only minor injuries. Of course, here in the valley, we have had our share of crazy weather over the past couple of days. And Kim, I guess we have a chance of more storms tonight?
Storms are knocking on our doors. Let's take a live look outside from the Arizona Science Center, downtown Phoenix. You can see those ominous skies out there. Current temperature is 98 degrees. Let's take you a Doppler 360 right now. Show you those cluster of storms that's to the northeast of Cave Creek. Quite a bit of rain, lots of lightning, tracking southbound towards the valley. These storms push out these little outflow boundaries that kind of act like mini cold fronts. We have enough moisture in place. If those outflow boundaries make their way to the valley, we could see more storms bubble up. So that's why we're going to keep the threat of storms in our forecast through this evening. Right now at Sky Harbor, 104. Winds are out of the northwest at 10. Dew point is at 56. So it is very muggy outside. We hit an official high today of 105. Normal for this time of year is 107. It's currently 108 in Tempe, 102 though in Scottsdale, 103 in Fountain Hills, 104 in Glendale, 100 in Avondale, and 93 in Buckeye. By 7 o'clock, we'll be down to 102 in the valley. By 9, 97, and by 11 o'clock, 92. We've got a 30% chance of storms throughout this evening. So if you're going to be out grilling, maybe walking the dog, again, keep your eye to the sky. If you hear thunder, you got to run inside. All right, Futurecast shows that as we move into the overnight hours, everything pretty much quiets down. And then we fast forward into 6 a.m., lots of cloud cover across the state. Another humid start to the day, 86 in the Phoenix area by 6 a.m. Those storms start to pop right around 10 a.m., starting off in southern Arizona, moving up to the White Mountains, but then we start to see those storms fill in across the Mogollon Rim. We do have the threat of showers and storms again in the valley, but this is going to be in the latter part of the day, so we're thinking maybe 5, 6 o'clock Monday, maybe during commute time, and they're pretty hit or miss. Then for your Tuesday early morning, maybe a little bit of rain shower activity in the valley. For Tuesday, again, that monsoon continues to pump moisture into the state, and you can see those storms become more scattered and widespread. We are forecasting a high of 106 in Phoenix tomorrow, 80 in Flagstaff, 92 in Sedona, 89 in Payson, and 88 in Prescott. Highs across the rest of the valley, 104 in Mesa tomorrow, 105 in Gilbert and Tempe. It looks like 107 in Avondale, 105 in Deer Valley. Tonight, isolated storms, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low of 86. Sunset tonight is at 7:41. For your Monday, partly cloudy. Thunderstorms are possible with that high of 106. Your 7-day forecast shows those temperatures take a tumble as those storm chances increase. By Wednesday and into Thursday, a 30% chance of storms with temperatures under 100.
All right, thank you, Kim. Of course, we'll check back in with you at 9 o'clock tonight for the very latest on those storms. And coming up, for the second day in a row, the Diamondbacks involved in a trade. Tyler.
Yeah, this time it's a trade with the Yankees. I'll tell you who's trading the Sedona Red for pinstripes. Plus, good news for Goldie. The first baseman is going to the All-Star game.
Committing too early.
If you want a German-engineered compact sedan that's fun, fuel-efficient, and affordable, there's only the Volkswagen Jetta. Like this one, 36 Highway MPG. Well, except the 42 Highway MPG Jetta TDI Clean Diesel. Oh, right, and the 48 Highway MPG Jetta Hybrid. And if you want all that variety in another compact sedan, there's... nothing.
Hurry in, and you can get a $1,000 turbocharged reward card when you purchase a new 2014 Jetta SE.
Nice laptop. Tablet, too.
Whoa, where'd you get that?
Office Max. A chandelier? A rug? Where'd you get that? Office Depot. Office Max.
Great backpack. Where'd you get that? Office Depot. Now there are 2 great places to get the must-have school supplies that'll make them smile. Get over 1,000 items, $5 or less. Send them back happy with Office Depot and Office Max.
Golfland Sunsplash announces the opening of Double Dare, the all-new 6-story freefall that has everyone's heart racing. Don't miss Double Dare and more than 30 rides and attractions only at Golfland Sunsplash in Mesa. Online at golfland.com.
I'm with Carrie, who just shopped at Fry's. She thinks Fry's fuel points save her a lot of money. Let's see if Walmart can save you more.
Let's do it.
Today at Fry's, you earn 10 cents per gallon at the pump. How big is your fuel tank?
19.5 gallons.
All right, that's a total of $1.95 in savings with Fry's fuel points. Look at this. At Walmart, on hefty plates alone, you saved over $2.
Great.
And on mission chips, you saved another $1.51.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Fry's fuel points, you can save $1.95 at the pump. At Walmart, you could have saved a total of $28.21.
Wow.
And you can spend those savings on anything.
Nice.
Bring your last grocery receipt to Walmart, compare the savings. You'll see for yourself.
Man, these cheesy bread dogs are incredible.
Real
The
good.
cheese is baked right into the bun.
You know, in this case, it really is what's on the outside that counts.
Maybe that phrase, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't true.
I mean, I've only been judging books by their covers.
Really?
I only read the cover.
Oh, you don't read what's inside?
No, I could read 2, 3 covers. Cover to cover. Cover and cover.
Count on the cheesy goodness of the new cheesy bread dogs. They're the perfect match for any of our 25 shakes. This is how you Sonic.
You can get the Volkswagen you love at special 4th of July prices. Like the 2014 Jetta S 2.0 L Automatic, just $99 per month. Or the 2014 Passat S 1.8 T Automatic, just $149 per month. Visit santanvw.com now.
it's official. Paul Goldschmidt is an all-star. It's the first baseman's second all-star appearance, but first as a starter. D-backs trying to avoid the sweep today in Atlanta. 2 on, 2 outs for the all-star, who takes the Braves' Alex Wood down the line and left, bounces off the foul pole for a 2-run jack. It's 2-0 D-backs. Bottom fourth, same score, man on second for Chris Johnson, who singles up the middle. That's going to bring home the former D-back Justin Upton, and it's a 1-run game. Top ninth, man on second, 2 outs for Nick Evans, who drives one into the gap in right center. Martin Prado's going to score as Evans winds up with the double. Bottom ninth, man on first, 1 out for Ryan Doman, trying to get the win for the Braves, but he grounds into the 4-6-3 game-ending double play. 3-1 D-backs snapping the Braves' 9-game winning streak. Brandon McCarthy is headed to the Yankees. 31-year-old was just 3-10 for the D-backs with an ERA over 5. The former D-backs starting pitcher traded to the Empire for the left-hander Vidal Nuno. Nuno is just 2-5 in 17 games with the Yankees. He's given up 15 home runs in 78 innings, granting him an ERA of 5.41. McCarthy tweeting out today, "Pinstripes are very slimming, but awesome." The Mercury hoping to continue the longest winning streak since 2006 and the longest win streak in the WNBA this season. Brittany Griner with the block on one, and 62 blocks in the season for Griner. That's more than 17s in the WNBA. Diana Taurasi with the fast break finish. Mercury up 15 over the Sparks, but the Sparks come back. Christy Tolliver with 26 points on the day. That gives them the lead, 74-73, with the Mercury on a run. Penny Taylor to Brittany Griner for the one-handed jam. Final seconds of this game, Mercury up by 1. Diana Taurasi comes off the pick. Agumake in her face. She drains the 3. Taurasi scored a season-high 32 points, including a season-best 7 threes as the Mercury win 94-89. Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer entering center court of the Wimbledon men's final. 4-set. Djokovic serving for championship, but Federer had other ideas. Djokovic takes a tumble. Federer hits the game winner. Federer would fight all the way back to force a 5th set, but in the 5th set, Roger Federer runs out of magic. Djokovic gets his Wimbledon title. And Dan Marley coming on Instant Replay tonight, 9:30 p.m. We'll see you then.
All right, thanks, Tyler, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jake Jabs. We've added some high-style chairs with some special order capability to all of our stores. Prices start at $99. We now stock over 300 bar stools and dining chairs, some made for commercial use at the lowest prices anywhere.
You say tomato? Old El Paso says diced tomato stand and stuffed chicken tacos. You say what's for dinner? Old El Paso says start somewhere fresh.
How do you help her? Make Helper with your favorite ingredients for a fresh taste you'll love. Helper, make it yours.
Helper's 3-pack, available at Walmart.
I was in a wreck. Who should I get?
I'm in the hospital. Who should I get?
Get on the phone now and get your life back.
Row is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
Hand-breaded chicken tenders. Now get a 5-piece combo for $5 at Carl's Jr. Get any size drink for just 79 cents at Carl's Jr.
We could say a lot about the most track-tested IS ever. About its stiffer suspension, precise steering, and more rigid chassis. But the truth is, we don't have to. The experts have spoken. Now it's your move. Take advantage of special July 4th offers now through the 7th on the 2014 IS 250. See your Lexus dealer.
After my auto accident, working injured was not an option, especially in this job market. Emergency chiropractic got me in on a Sunday. No hassles. They even waited for payment from the person's insurance who rear-ended me. And best of all, got rid of the pain. Pain from an auto accident? Don't wait. Call Emergency Chiropractic today.
Emergency Chiropractic, the smart choice following an auto accident.
Hi, I'm Jake Zabs. We're now stocking luxurious seating, fireplaces, nicer umbrellas, cast aluminum patio at the lowest prices anywhere. We now have the latest styles and colors at the lowest prices in the country, easy to clean indoor and outdoor rugs.
And that's going to do it for us, but taking a live look outside, join us at 9 o'clock for the very latest on our weather. And make sure you stay tuned right now. Politics Unplugged is up next.